Okay, time for chapter 2. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate.
Who is this guy?
I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously.
I'm already
But
suspicious
yes,
of the
we
therapist.
have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
I don't trust him, chat. I don't trust him. What if he's one of the bad guys?
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Oh, do I have to? Whoops. Oh. Wait. It's me?
Susan Ashworth.
Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
It is me.
I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Oh. Was the arm thing part of the blood I had to spill? Okay.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery.
What
One
is
day
this
I'll tell him
bitch
what I
on
really
about?
think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
That was something. Honestly, if I had a nurse say all that to me, I would probably be concerned. Not the time or the place. Alright, Susan, what are we doing? We getting up? There we go. Oh, okay, great. I just burned my... Are you freaking kidding me? Oh.
Bad dream?
Nope, just a dream like any
No.
other.
Just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Yeah, this nurse is sketchy.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
What do we want to know about this sketchy nurse who could be a parasite?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My
Maybe.
cats? My cats?
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once.
Who says this to their
I
patient?
didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair.
Linda.
Stupid girl.
Linda.
Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that
Damn,
is?
Chatterbox,
Dr. X
just
got
keep
her
freaking
knocked up.
yapping.
They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning.
Maybe
I'll try
this
not to get
doctor
too
is our
close to him.
parasite.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Huh. Interesting.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. You're freaking suspicious.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child, not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Jesus. Alright.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died with their heads on it. I'm sure it's been washed many times since then, but still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? You sure did. There's nothing interesting under the pillow. The needles are stuck at 10:08. It's probably broken, or maybe it just needs new batteries. It's full of latex gloves. 3 different sizes. I'm gonna take a lot. I have gloves. This is a list of drugs for patient inside room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse. Give it a headache for a week too. It could all cause hallucinations and paranoia. How bizarre. Why would they want to give me all of that? I'm not crazy. I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Bunch of cherries, Santa Mums. I hate flowers. I'm gonna take them. Oh. Well, especially cherry sentimums. Oh, okay. Sorry, Susan. Jesus. Oh, hello. Are all the clocks in this hospital broken? Nothing there. Dirty looking pillow. Oh, drug chart. It's a list of drugs for patients inside room 1 and some notes. According to this, her name is Anne Burton, 35 years of age. She takes a lot of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of all of it, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal symptoms. I know. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. I guess it won't be so easy for me to leave the ward. Did you see her arm get cut off in the beginning? That was so funny. Like after I was done with the old lady. I bet she thinks those red rimmed glasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well. Oh my god, I'll clip it later and send it to you. It was hilarious. Completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and closed-minded.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
It's a discharge letter from Anne Burton, currently a patient inside room 1. It seems she has admitted herself into the hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
These must be patient files. They're piled up on the desk.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
You are. Hello, security.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
My name is Mary Smith. Let me through, please.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Stupid security losers.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a
Bitch,
minute,
busy
alright?
doing what? Like, what are you doing? Not freaking much.
Tell those security guys to let me through right now.
I'll tell them in a minute. I just have to finish my writing first.
I'm not kidding. I want you to let me go right now.
Could you calm down, please? There's no need to be rude.
What? I'm not being...
I'll be with you in a second. You're looking after a lot of patients here, not just you. Let me finish this. I can't remember what I was going to write. I have to start all over again.
Guess it must not have been that important, lady. Oh? Another suicidal patient. Strange. She looks like someone I know.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it.
About what?
But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Elizabeth Mandy.
Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know the name that haunts...
But I know it. Elizabeth.
No, leave me alone. If you really are the name...
But I know... Joan.
No, leave...
I would assume...
If you really are the name...
But I know... Mandy.
No, leave me...
Okay, so it's none of them.
If you really are the name...
But I know...
Oh. There's more.
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Thought Anne was
If you really are a friend,
discharged.
the name...
But I know it. Sarah.
No,
Okay, we only have
you
like
really
2 more
don't-
options.
Alice.
no, Leave.
Okay, so it's literally none.
If you really are.
I don't know.
No, of course. Leave me alone.
Alright, I'm leaving you alone. Looks like it hasn't been emptied for a while. There's a lot of discarded medication pots in there, among other gross stuff. I'll take one of those medication pots. Please stop writing messages in the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining a high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we ask all our patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. Uh-oh.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I want to see how long it takes you.
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
Okay, Jim. No
You
need.
must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
Hey! No! Insanity. I'm being drugged. Are you freaking kidding me?
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Not cool. Not cool at all.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Alright, let's work on it. It's rather filthy. I've been dying for a week ever since I woke up. Interesting game, honestly. Can't even look at myself. The mirror is cracked. We pissed. A large shard of glass is lying on the side. Ooh, take the shard of glass. But it might be. I'll risk it. I'm gonna leave this sink running. Literally just because I can. Band. Oh, wait. I know what to do. Hey, what's up?
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Hmm. Okay, so that's a no. Alright, so I need to figure out how to swap.
Can I make a phone call?
Oh, but can you please? Thanks.
Sorry, Mom, can't. We'll need to see a
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Okay. Okay, so it's not that. So I think we have to press the bell again. Because these are the only couple places we can go.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication.
Shut up.
Can you please
Are
tell
you
me
kidding
your name
me?
and your date of birth?
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you are being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
Yeah, alright, I'll take it this
That's
time.
a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Can I pretend?
Now, go back to your room and rest.
Huh. We're
You'll be
walking
able
out
to
of here
relax
all
and have a
messed up.
great sleep.
Let's see what we could find. Might not be able to find anything like this, but we'll see. Everything's all beat up here. So hard to concentrate. Is this thing filled with drugs? What is... I'm gonna see. Huh. Oh, okay. Well. I think that's the only thing I could do. We did it! I think that's the only thing I could do right now, though.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now.
Yeah, I
but
think
I can't
so.
let them do that to me again.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here because I'm gonna give those drugs to that girl. Yeah, and then trade armbands. Yeah!
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
She...
If you really are the name...
But I know it. And, but...
No, you don't know. Leave me...
Okay, let's go in Anne's room. No, there's nothing in here. Ooh, actually, enter. Sink. Turn on cold water. Use. Okay, no. I did. It just says like who she is. She's trying to get over heroin, bro. She's gonna give me the same answer.
I feel much...
I'm glad to hear. But he should be doing his round. Please return to your bed and wait for
This lady. She can walk in and out whenever she wants to. Somehow. Don't know how, but she can. Just don't know how I'm gonna use. What happens if I drink it myself? I've had enough drugs already. Drinking this would probably kill me. Okay, so I guess we know that I'm not. I have already been through everything though, is the weird part. How do I get Nursey away? Yeah, tell me. Would I have a mod? Okay, what's the next one? Okay. Hot water. I did do hot water. It's so stupid. Sheila. Got it. Well.
Someone is coming.
Yeah, she's coming. This time we'll say we hit it by accident,
Have you rang the
though.
bell? Is there an emergency?
Oh, yeah.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
I need to be on drugs, though. Yeah, okay. I'm waiting. Yeah, that's because I was on drugs. Yeah, I need to be high for it.
Someone is coming.
Have you read?
I wanted to.
Look, we're doing. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and
Oh.
scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Whoa.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not
Yeah, there is.
suicidal. And I'm not a fruitcake. And I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing
But maybe
on
it'll
the
be on.
walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's. Can you please?
Yeah.
I'm just. That's fine. That will help you.
Give me the
That's a good
drugs.
girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel.
Neato.
Go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax.
How long am I supposed to sit there and wait by the sink, though? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no sink, but the water was left on in the other dimension. Oh, maybe. I am waiting. No, you never know. Let's... What? Of course we know. Oh, okay. Yeah, put me to sleep, wake me up. Alright, come on.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better, but I can't let...
I don't think not pressing any buttons matters. Aha. Wonderful. That takes way, like, entirely too long. We did it! We did it! That took, like, way too long.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name...
But I know...
And?
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
I'll give it
What
to
is
you.
this
I have the red stuff.
It's a drug. My favorite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favor to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I have the red stuff.
Thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Thank God.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. What exactly is...
It's the red and my pain. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes.
Okay.
I'm
Spoken like
dying,
a true
I
junkie.
think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
BRB, no
Him!
problem.
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden where?
I have
Maybe.
it.
I see. That's in my. I see
I have it,
so
I
can
have it, I have it.
I'll...
Yes, they're always.
Poor
Okay.
woman.
Yeah, poor woman. Alright.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a
Right.
Please do not touch. They are all.
Yeah? Well, maybe you...
If you were look.
Thanks.
This is gonna be a hard one. I can't talk to those guards again. How am I gonna get out of here?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, but the phone's being. Can you please?
Bitch, you've been telling me to come back in 5 minutes, like, non-stop.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you. We'll need to see it.
Don't know what to do now. Because I've already done everything else unless I get myself drugged again. What am I supposed to do now?
I feel much better now.
I'm glad to hear. But he should be pleased return.
Alright. What if I call her to the bathroom and then go hide? Can I do that? Because I don't think I can, is the problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
Someone is coming.
Oh. Alright. I'll see you later.
Damn. What do I do?
Please do not touch these. They are all
Yeah?
if you are
Thanks.
How do I use the gloves? Maybe we have to get high again. I don't know. Alright, well, let's let her get me high again and let's see what happens.
Someone is coming.
Oh, well. It takes. I could lose. I think it's time. Can.
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name down quickly. Anne Burton. That's fine. I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. Oh, I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart? I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. Oh, I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this.
Huh.
You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart?
Jesus.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
What happens if I refuse as her?
Oh, Go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
This is different than the red stuff. Maybe it's different? No, I'm still high. Of course. Still hemorrhaging. Great. Alright, so there's nothing we could do there. So what happens if I say I'm in and then I refuse the drugs? What will happen then? Those are the real questions. What the hell am I gonna do with all
The
these
drugs have
gloves?
worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again.
Yeah, I'm working on it. These are like the only things I can do. I can press the call button and like that's it. No, she tried to kill
Someone's
herself.
coming.
Have you rang the bell?
And then Death
Is
was
there an
like, hey,
emergency?
listen, I'm not gonna let you kill yourself. Instead, I'm gonna make you immortal and you have to kill these parasites if you like humans.
I just wanted to remind you that
Oh, well. I could lose. I think it's time we get. Can you? Let me just. And
are you insane? I'm not taking.
okay. Jim,
You must.
you'll feel
Shit.
it. Hold it for me.
She's gonna make me high again. Ah, I'm stuck in here. I'm stuck in here. I'm
Go
stuck.
back to your room and rest. You'll be.
She might be. This one lady that was talking to me was Irish earlier. Alright, we need to get out of here. We need to meet this doctor, man. I just don't know what we're gonna do.
The drugs have worn off, but I can't.
She won't. And I don't know what to do with the gloves. Can't do anything with the flowers. Can't do anything over here. Already blew it with security
Sorry, Mom,
men.
can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Well, let's think about this logically for a second, okay? We did what we were supposed to do. Like, I don't know what else. I don't know what else. I don't have a shiv anymore. I used it to stab like that heart to get like the blood drugs. The blood drugs are like what mattered. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright. I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do with the freaking gloves? Where's my mod? Mod! What do I do?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
I need to make a distraction. How shall I do that? Did I commit a crime? Not yet. The heck? What's that? What I want to know is how am I going to create a distraction? I just don't know how I'm going to create a distraction is the thing. I could just, like... I gave the one girl drugs. I gave the heroin addict drugs. It's already a crime. It's already a crime I've committed. Let's open the lid. Can we use the gloves for this? Oh. Ah! Aha! Aha! I figured it out. We did it. We did it.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, take all the time you want, lady.
It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Okay, bye. Enjoy. Gonna go get my letter and get the hell out of here. That's what's up.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, alright. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mum.
Ha!
We'll
And I
see you
insulted
soon.
him.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Ah, we freaking did it. Oh,
And you
hello.
must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time.
Uh-huh.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay?
Huh.
And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now
Wow.
I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live with a friend. She must be worried sick about me.
A friend? Really? I'm confused. In your suicide note, you said you live alone.
Okay, I lied.
You shouldn't be afraid of opening up, Susan.
Damn.
No, I know.
Please, it's for your own good that we're doing this. We need to figure out where things have gone wrong and how to fix them.
I'm afraid you'll need a time machine for that, Doctor.
A human mind is the best time machine you can get, Susan. All we need is for you to relax and be honest with me. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Yes, Doctor.
fine.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon.
Ah, thank you.
But it's been
Thank you,
difficult.
Jonah.
I didn't feel that great. I
New
felt
pack's coming soon.
weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Not really. I don't feel that safe at all. How can you feel safe these days anyway? You can be living next door to a murderer who'll blow your head off for a bit of fun. Local kids have set an old man on fire the other day. They filmed him as he burned to his death. I knew this woman. She slipped on a wet bathroom floor, cracked her head open, and broke a leg. She lied there bleeding for 2 days,
Sometimes.
unable to move. By the time they found her, it was already too late.
Susan, taking risks is a part of life. What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think
I
would
don't
make your life
trust
better?
this guy. Okay?
It would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure, of course. Don't we all?
Anything
Have
Battle
you ever
City only.
attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably
Billy
sleep
who?
too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life
very
for the
good.
better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Not really.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No.
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
This guy's asking me too many damn questions.
Yes, I think about it often. But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. I had a really rotten day, you know? I felt like I was suffocating between the four walls of my bedroom. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
It's hard to say. It could be anything. Sometimes it could be just little things. the way my hair looks, shoes I can't find, when I run out of milk. I get angry with myself for being clumsy, for not being able to cheer up and just get on with things, like everyone else.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Who the
Eric?
frick is Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important.
The hell?
What can you tell me about your relationship?
I have a husband?
What had happened between you two?
This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
Girl, why do you give so much information so freely?
You are not safe here.
Like, what?
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Behind me? Should be in front of me. Probably. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh, and she's gone.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Okay, are we gonna make it out? Or...
What are we doing on the roof? Liz, what the hell are you doing? Why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
this dear. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener.
I have a theory that's
I
her
like
younger.
talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
Okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
I listened.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that.
Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No!
Bro! Bros! No way. Whoa. True, she escaped.
After that, I went back.
She did.
I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life.
I knew he was
I
bad
like
news.
Your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan.
No,
But the
he is
sadness
not.
has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it.
You better get your old
For what
wrinkly
it's
hands
worth,
away
I
from me.
would've let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Oh. Again? Bruh. Bruh, I'm just getting murdered. Well, it doesn't matter, I'm immortal, but like, I mean... Like, it's just like, what the frick?
Where am I?
Pull the cord. Ah! Um...
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay.
No thank you.
I thought so. There are two doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them.
Okay. Wait, where am I walking? Oh, frick.
Does Susan like my girls? I do.
Yes, I love your girls. They're very pretty.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
Oh my god, it's just this again.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Unless he's lying. I saw this episode in Yu-Gi-Oh! They could just switch what way the door goes. So one could always be telling the truth and one could always be lying. So it doesn't matter. I do not know. What question should I ask, guys? Any idea? No clue.
So, which door should I enter?
Did I choose right? Did I not choose right? Oh, someone else is about to die. Okay. It's me in there, isn't it? It's a hospital body bag. Oh, yep, it's me. Oh! I'm lived it this time.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Oh. Alright. And that is a good place to save.